Hey y'all, it's Melissa and I'm back with another video to give a little bits of updates in regards to my TTC journey. And I'm not sure what I talked about in my last video because I don't really watch my videos like that to keep up with things. I just record and post it up on YouTube and move on. But I basically wanted to do this video and talk about my updates. So recently I took my ovulation test, and if you're familiar with Wondfo ovulation testing strips, then you will be able to relate to me or know what I'm talking about. So with Wondfo ovulation test strips, they offer them on Amazon mostly. That's where most women purchase them. They're not offered in stores. You have to order them on Amazon, and they've gotten really great ratings. So I definitely was interested in trying their test strips and during my journey because it was cost effective, and store brands and other test strips like Clear Blue and other products are more expensive for me, too expensive for me, especially if you're a regular. If you're not regular, but if you're irregular, you will be spending a lot more money trying to track down your ovulation. So yeah, so I purchased Wondfo from Amazon, and they usually come in these Ziploc bags. Yeah, and they don't come with like full instructions. So I tend to go online and try to find other people who use Wondfo, who try to find answers to the questions that I have about it. And last night I had an experience where I took one of the ovulation tests from Wondfo and I got a positive. It was dark, and I took pictures of it, and it was dark. It was as dark as the control line. And so I was pretty excited about it, and I did another test just to follow up to make sure. And the second test, the line was dark. So I told my husband, I showed it to my husband, was like, I think I'm ovulating, and him being who he is, he went ahead and, the same night he went out to purchase a Clear Blue to, just to verify if I'm ovulating or not. And when I took the Clear Blue test, I got basically an empty circle, which means that I was not ovulating according to that test. So needless to say, I was kind of distressed about it and disappointed and confused. So I went online again to see if other women experienced the same thing, having a positive on their Wondfo strip and having a negative on their Clear Blue store brand, expensive store brand test. And sure enough, I did see some women talk about it and their experience, and majority of them said they trusted the Wondfo more than the Clear Blue because they had more bad experience with Clear Blue than they did. And some said they missed their ovulation because of Clear Blue, and many people were saying that Wondfo really is more sensitive, was able to help them conceive and track their ovulation. So I was like, okay, well, let me continue trying the Wondfo and not throw it out, So I'm continuing to use it, and it was interesting because my temperature rised also when I took the test yesterday. So that was kind of an indication to me that something was happening and Wondfo was picking up on something. So right now I'm not sure, so I'm just gonna wait a week, and then I'm gonna do my pregnancy test within a week. And we went ahead and did the baby dance just to be sure. So next week I'll do the pregnancy test, and hopefully I'll have some good updates. But anyway, besides all of that, while I was going online and doing all this research and stuff, I came across a PDF file. And for those of you who have Wondfo or you order Wondfo from Amazon, you know that they do not come with proper instructions or anything like that. So you actually have to go online and download the instructions and print it out, which is what I did, and it was super helpful. Like I basically answered a lot of questions and concerns that I had about the test. Like for instance, it does say that you should not wait after more than 5 minutes to read your Wondfo. As soon as it hit the 5-minute mark, after you test it, you know, you dip it in your urine and you lay it down and you give it 5 minutes. 5 minutes is the tops that you want to wait to see results, to get the most accurate results. And it says that you should throw it out after 5 minutes. Let me just read that part. It says, can test results be interpreted after more than 5 minutes? And they said no. Test results must be read at 5 minutes. Though a positive result should not change for several days, a negative result may change to a false positive within minutes after the end of the testing period. So basically after 5 minutes you may get a false positive. So you just want to, you know, as soon as 5 minutes is up, that's your results. And then they recommend that you throw it out, so to avoid any, you know, confusion. Now when I did my test, I did wait 5 minutes because I stood over the test, literally watching it turn. And it was within the 5-minute mark. So again, I don't know, I'll just have to wait till next week to do a pregnancy test. Okay, and it goes into other things, and what I like about the instructions is that it also gives you an idea if you're irregular and you're not regular. It actually gives you an idea of when to begin testing. Like for instance, if you're 28 days irregular cycle length, then you would begin testing, it says here, day 12. And it goes to cycle length 40 days. 40 days is day 24. Now my cycle length might be a little bit longer, but it does give me some ideas on when I should, you know, try to begin testing or whatever. So, and it has some other great information on here that is important for you to know. I learned some things that I, you know, didn't, because it's good to, you know, read up on what other people say sometimes, but some people are not as well informed, and it's not their fault. It's because they not getting the proper instructions with their Wondfo when they order from Amazon. So I'll leave a link for this information for the ovulation test. I'll try and see if I can pull that information up and leave the link to their pregnancy test if I can. Alright, so hopefully this was helpful for you guys. It definitely was helpful for me, and I'm just, you know, continuing my TTC journey, and it's only been 2 months, so staying positive. I'm continuing taking my Vitex. I'm drinking my raspberry red leaf tea, and just, you know, staying positive again. And yeah. Alright, so I will see you guys next time, hopefully with some good news, and happy TTC adventures. Bye.